Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. It's Maxim again, and I'm going to talk tonight about the ways that you can get the orange equipments, the most rare ones, the strongest ones. And we are going to start with saying that first you're going to need a crap load of materials. So I think it's gonna be actually in the hundreds of days for the orange one. I'm going to leave the exact math when I figure it out in the comments or in the description. I'm a little bit too tired right now, as usual, just recording this video last thing before I go to bed. And yeah, but I think it's like in the hundreds of days area. But you can actually, because it's gonna be like 4 times more than on the purple one. However, you are going to be able to use the purple one, the purple resources, basically by the deconstructing them, and then you can use those resources, those materials, to make the orange one. So actually, it's gonna be only 3 times more than on purple, if you know what I mean. It's not gonna be like the highest level is always gonna be only times 3, not by times 4, if you know what I mean, when you're doing the multiplication by 4 on each rarity. At any rate, so you are gonna be able to check that in the comments or description, and then you are going to need these blueprints. And actually, there is different ways to get these blueprints, and one of them is currently available. So the one that is currently available is the Cupid's Arrow. And during the Cupid's Arrow event, it is possible to get 2 things. It's possible to get a peripheral blueprint choice chest and an armor blueprint choice chest. And depending which one you get, you can pick between the equipments of these 2 kinds, the armor, between these, and the peripherals is this one, I believe. Yep. So these are the ones that you can get from Cupids. Although they are going to cost you 1000, sorry, I think this is, sorry, never mind this. They are going to cost you 1000 of the things. So yeah, this is the, yeah, you are going to need 1000 keys. And 1000 keys actually mean that you are going to need to either open stuff for like a crap load of gems. Again, you can, I'm gonna do the math later, and you can check in the description. I'm gonna write how many gems exactly it is on average, with like doing the math from the average drop rate here, and yeah. But if you want to buy them, it's gonna cost you $150 to get 1000. Or like you're gonna get 980 and you're gonna get some more. Obviously you're gonna get more by you need to actually get lucky and even get this thing to pop up. So you are going to actually have to spend a lot of gems anyway. So I think maybe it's gonna be like $100 to buy with here from the keys. Plus you're gonna need to cycle a lot of these things for the gems in order for them to even pop up. So that's the way that you can get the armor or the peripherals. So the way that you can get the weapons is from Eternal Land. So in the Eternal Land, and there is this screenshot of the Eternal Store, and you can get the orange weapon blueprint choice chest. So you are going to be able to choose 1 blueprint for one of your army types. So that's the way. And actually 20 of these tokens means that you pretty much like you either need to be like in the winning alliance sort of, or the winning server and stuff, or you need to pretty much do like every solo thing that you can do, because like the actually sort of easier to do solo objectives net you 15 of these. Okay, so if you want to do 20 in one Eternal Land, you are going to need to be able to kill a lot of Valhallas, or get one of these like plus 10 bonuses, for instance, for taking the capital. But that's on another topic, and you can check my Eternal Lands videos and stuff like that, or other people's Eternal Lands videos. So the one for the orange pulse gemmer is actually from VIP. So we are going to be able to check here if you spend enough money, which is gonna be VIP 12, which I currently do not know how much it is, but I believe it's maybe like $10,000, maybe more than $10,000. You would have to check elsewhere. I don't remember that number right now. Again, I think I'm just gonna write, the sources in there as well with the math. So it's gonna be the math. It's gonna be the math on how many gems you need to spend if you wanna do it just for gems in the Cupids, just for fun or whatever. If someone actually was planning to save up and do that, because Cupid is coming every month with the gem gift event as a combo, so that's nice. It's very predictable when it's coming, and yeah. But yeah, and I'm also gonna write how much the VIP 12 is for this. So anyway, these are the ones that we know how to get, or that I know how to get. But I actually do not know where to get these, okay? I do not know where we can get the engines. If you guys do know where we can get them, write it in the comments, or I'm gonna write in my comment. I'm gonna edit there as well. And I actually do not remember right now. So yeah, I think I've maybe seen it somewhere, but I'm not sure. I was sort of thinking in general that there was another event, like not just these two, not just Eternal Land and not just Cupid, that there was another event which had these boxes, but I honestly can't tell right now where it was. It is possible that it was somewhere like behind, some paywall, like that you could buy it for money in like the point store, or maybe, yeah, like it's not in the point store, which is going on right now, but maybe it was in a titanium blue coin, but I don't think so. Or actually, was it in the seasonal sales? Anyway, if you want to know that, you can find it in the comments later, over time, hopefully. And yeah, I'm just wanted to finish one more thing, and that was that obviously the weapons are really good. But other than that, the armor is also really good, and it's accessible right now if you're gonna be whaling and stuff. And yeah, it's because it's gonna give you 28% shield, and that's like gonna give you 28% effective HP. So for instance, if you had plus 900 HP, maybe HP, you would actually be getting basically 280%. Because your effective HP would be 1000%, would be 100 base plus 900 bonus. That means 1000, and the 1000 is gonna get multiplied by the shield, which is gonna be 28%, which is gonna be pretty nice. That should probably be only additive though when there is other shields. Okay, so if you're gonna be have other shields from for instance from Bradley on tanks, or from 914 on Navy, then it's gonna be only additive to that shield, if you know what I mean. So it's gonna be, for instance, 28 plus 28, it's gonna be 56. It's not gonna, it's not gonna be multiplicative, it's gonna be 1.28 times 1.28. At any rate, this is pretty much what I wanted to say in this video. Maybe just another thing, like we can take a look at them one more time. And yeah, you can see here that the engines that we don't know where to get are attack, HP, and dodge bonus. But the dodge bonus it doesn't actually give you 50% dodge, I believe at least, that it doesn't give you 50% dodge. It increases your current dodge chance by 50, and no one really knows. It's same with the crit and with the dodge, and people don't really know how this stuff actually works, because in this game the formulas are not really public, so it's a bit weird. Anyway. But yeah, here the peripherals basically counter that dodge, and other than that, they are not that super great, I guess. Like you can do without them. You can do with the purple version pretty much. On the weapon, the difference is actually almost 100% attack, almost, and there is some HP bonus as well, and some crit rate. On the chip, but that's the VIP 12 one, so only if you are a whale, it has pretty strong stuff, like like it can lock down an enemy unit for 1 round, actually 2 enemy units for 1 round. So if you basically turn off the enemy's first front row first 2 units, you pretty much won, okay, in PvP, if you are at least a little bit comparable in strength. Anyway, so this has been 10 minutes now, so let's go and finish this. I would just like to finish this by thanking one of my viewers called Kemo, because the screenshots were actually, he posted them on my Discord. So if you want to help me, or if you want a shout out, you can go on my Discord. You can go into the screenshot requests and then link me here, like offers, screenshots of offers, for instance, for buying, or you can link them in the thumbnail submissions, although that is basically not where it's supposed to go, but that doesn't really matter, okay? This is like where I pretty much, well, I was posting pictures there in case people wanted to make me better thumbnails. But basically I'm also using it to send pictures to myself from my phone to my PC for an easier way to make thumbnails, basically. And yeah, here you can see that he linked me these things. And anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, have a wonderful day.